the trigger. The one laughing over there is always the wonderful Sandra D. Robinson. And we're back again to get you ready for our next class coming up during the month of May. Can you believe month is here? May is here.
I know. Starting tomorrow, here we go into the next month, and it's going to be May 28th is our next class. But I'm so excited to talk about this because I the last several days, actually, it's like the last week, I have been in front of so many different groups, and it is amazing to me how many people are successful in what they do. They're confident in what they do, and I say, why are you not using video more? And their answer is always the same. It's, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be bothered with all the technical stuff. And like, they think it's so difficult and they don't like how it feels. Those are the two things. So let's be real. You can't get away from it. It's not going away. The need to be real and be on camera and connect with people through this little teeny tiny funny lens is actually only increasing, right? It's not something you can rely on AI to do. AI is not, even if it looks like you, is not going to be making that actual connection with people.
Right. No, not even close. You are the brand. You are the face, the personality. And that's what people want to fall in love with. Really, it is about falling in love and saying, I trust you, I value you, and you got good stuff to tell me.
Yeah. Somebody asked me, they said, have you ever suffered from imposter syndrome? This was a group last night that I was speaking to. She said, have you ever suffered from imposter syndrome? And I bust out laughing. Like, if you only knew, if you're afraid to start doing video, just know, like, just do it. And you'll learn along the way. But if you have people like us that are able to support you, then that's a much better situation, honestly. But my first videos, I was so trying to be someone else. I actually modeled what I was doing and how I was speaking after somebody that was a coach. And I thought, well, she's successful. I look enough like her. Seriously, I used to get mistaken for her. So I did a video much like in the way she would do her video. And it fell flat because it was so not me. It was, I mean, crickets, nothing. So
well, we're going to talk about hot seats.
Yes,
because like you said,
this is the kind of thing that we talk about in the hot seat. We have people share their videos with us and we say, let's take a look. Oh yeah, we see this, we see that. It's a lot of help. Yeah.
Well, but first of all, let's talk about some of those fears because, like you said, people have fears about all of this. There's the fear of judgment, the fear of being exposed in a hot chair, and there's a fear of not having the right answers. By the way, there's no right answers in a hot seat. Fear of confronting tough truths about yourself, looking in the mirror, and fear of wasting the opportunity before you. So which one of those fears would you want to pick on for a minute to help people get over those fears that are the top 5 most common ones of being in a hot seat?
What was the second one you said? The fear of looking bad? Was that one?
The fear of exposure, of just being
fear
exposed.
of exposure. Same thing. Yes. So I think that is actually number one for it was for me, honestly. I think it is for a lot of people because so many of the people that I work with and you work with, they are already at a level of success. There is a sense that if I'm speaking to you in the audience that already is going, yeah, I don't want to put myself out there in a type of hot seat to be in the center of everything. It is this sense of feeling a little vulnerable, and
especially in front of your peers.
Yes, it is definitely requiring a little bit of break to do that. But know that one thing about our class more than anywhere else that I can tell you, it's a very emotionally safe place.
Yes.
And because we are very positively reinforcing what you're doing. We're very positive about what we do. So anything you're doing right, we're going to bring that out and highlight that. This isn't about judgment of any kind, and nobody in the class is allowed to even go there. Not that we haven't attracted any of that attention at all. So that's good. We have only people that are very well intentioned and in the same space that you are, to be quite honest. If it doesn't feel good to be on camera and you're avoiding it, this is the place that you want to go to. This is the place you want to be. And you want a hot seat because we actually get really specific with the hot seat people and we give all of our attention. The Q&A is available for everybody and we can help everyone a little bit. The hot seat, we go a little bit deeper.
And the idea of the fear of confronting the truth, that's what we want to do. We want to give you the truth the way that you can hear it and see it because we all need help. And the truth is, move over here, try that. The lighting's not right. Sit up higher. There's other things that we get in with messaging and all these things. But so let's get into some of the power of hot seats.
Yeah.
So real-time coaching is the number
Yeah.
one thing. I don't think there's any better way to help somebody than say, sit there, sit here, let's talk, let's observe. And I can say, move here, do that, try that. Have you found that to be true? The real-time coaching is the biggest takeaway?
I think, and this is where I have to get used to the fact that I'm going to be okay tooting our own horn here. The hot seat, when you have a coach that can do a hot seat without planning, there's no manipulation, there's no setup of any kind. That's just us sitting down in real time going, okay, we're going to help you. That means we are confident enough to say, I know we can help you, whatever it is that you're dealing with. That's putting us in a vulnerable position because have we ever come up with something that we can't help
No.
somebody with? No, I don't think we have. But it could happen. There might be one day that there's somebody that we can help. And there we are in front of everybody. But I don't think that there is anybody that we can't help in the moment. And so I think it's us trusting ourselves that we can help you. We need you to trust us that we can help you and to step into that space. And that's where I have been most impressed with coaches that can do hot seats. I remember when I first started even understanding what the heck a coach was, sitting in a conference. We've all probably done this, sat in a first conference and watched somebody coach somebody and gone, wow, that's amazing. That's pretty cool. We want to give you, wow, that's pretty cool. We want you to be the one in the
Well, and
seat.
you get our full attention. When it's real, raw, unscripted, like Sandra just said, you have our full attention. No one else in the room matters but you. Isn't that what we want? We want someone to give us that attention to get better, to elevate, to grow ourselves. And we're promising that. And again, that's where the real-time coaching is great. Now, the instant visibility, there's a credibility here too. People are in this room with us in the mastermind. Other people are going to see your credibility. They're going to see you as honest and raw as you can be with us. And they're actually going to go, hey, you know what? I can relate to them. I get them. Thank you. Because sometimes there's no other way than just rip off the Band-Aid and go for it, right?
It's true. And some of those times I remember for me in my growth journey, because if you don't know me, I became a charisma coach, right? I became somebody that helps someone get comfortable in the spotlight, whether it's stage or on camera like this, because it wasn't me. I was a basket case. I was a mess. And what made it worse, talk about expectations. I said, we deal with professionals that are a level of success. That was me. But my success, I was on TV every single day as an actor. I was showing up in people's living rooms. They expected me to be able to step out, handle a microphone, and handle being on camera as myself like a pro. I was not that person at all. So I was devastated every time I disappointed somebody that handed a microphone to me and I flubbed or I screwed up. And I really did screw up. I almost passed out
Well,
one
there's a
time.
difference between you being a
Literally.
character, taking on the role, becoming someone else, saying what they'll say. You would never say that, but that character would say that. There's something about that.
do
But
that.
then when you flip the other side, like you said, hi, I'm Sandra D. Robinson. I'm not Tina anymore. I'm Sandra D. Robinson. There's a different thing that happens to us, isn't there?
I melted. And so I understand where every level of inhibition is. And that's why I do what I do. And Rich does the same thing, empowers people. In fact, you can take people to the next level with your media presentations and all of those things. So we can take you from, oh my gosh, I can't even know how to light myself, all the way up to you want to have your show on a channel so that everybody can see it. You can go crazy and get tons of fans and viewers and all that kind of stuff with your own show. We can do that too. But we'll meet you wherever you are. You just need to meet us.
Well, and the other cool thing about the hot seat is we're all looking for accelerated growth. We're trying to find a shortcut to get to the next level, Hot seats will help you do that because greatness happens when you're in uncomfortable situations. We don't like it. We don't want to be there, but we all know I've got stories. The first time I was told to give a speech was at church. I was a youth. They said, can you do youth Sunday? And you're going to preach, not the main guy. You're going to preach. And I live with a lifelong stutter. And they said, here, go, write the script, write the message, get up there and do it. The biggest growth cycles when we step out and have these things is you've got to hunker down. You've got to be willing to do it. And It was a breakthrough. It was absolute breakthrough. I stuttered twice, minor compared to what my stutter was. And at the end, people were like, wow, you're a natural at that. When you hear that and experience that, that's where the accelerated growth happened, because then it was like, I really do want to be a broadcaster. I really can do this.
You can do it. And we're cheerleaders, right? Yes. I'm a cheerleader for you. The whole idea of our class, by the way, is to get momentum for your brand, to keep you in flow, to keep you moving forward, and make it as easy and as comfortable as it can be. Whether that's helping you with the technical stuff, or whether that's just getting you into your own skin and going, all right, and enjoying it. Not just getting through it, but actually enjoying it and hitting all those nuances that are you and living in that space and loving it. And that happens a lot faster when you do take a class and when you sign up for a hot seat. We've only got space for one or two.
Session.
So yeah,
here's the QR code. Here's our next class coming up May 28th, Wednesday, 1 p.m. Again, this is not streamed live. This is a private group session. No. You are in Zoom with us, and it is our private group for the day. But again, the first hot seat we did for our master class, there was instant results. There was really cool results. And you could see her smile, her face of like, you're right, that does make a difference. Left to themselves, you will not see these things most likely, right?
No, she was hiding behind her husband. They run a business together, and she would say, I'll just let him do it. I'll just let him do it. But she's half of that team. So that was so great to have her go, oh, well, this is a lot better, right? Like this is better. Like, yes, get out there, go pick up steam, keep going. That's what we want you to do. And you'll see when you go to the page, there's a topic there. Every class, we have a topic. All that topic means is that Rich and I have a few minutes where we teach on something at the very beginning. Then we cover anything you guys are feeling inhibited by, any topic that comes up, any questions in the Q&A. We are not limited to that topic. We only talk on that topic for a few short minutes. So every class will have a different topic on the page when you go to register every month. But that doesn't mean that we're stuck on that topic.
Because we did get in the branding as we worked through her hot seat. She goes, well, everyone knows me at the bar, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, that's why you need to learn this stuff. She goes, well, I want someone else to do it.
Yeah, that was her business, by the way. That sounds funny unless you know her business is a distillery.
Right. But she didn't want to be that.
Everybody knows me at the bar because I'm a party girl. That sounds different.
She didn't want to be the brand face anymore. She wanted someone else to do it. But we collectively, the group also spoke into it saying, you're the natural for the brand authority for your own business. Why would you ever want to give that up? So it is a collaborative thing that we're going to hear and see, but it's safe because our goal, our passion is to help you grow better through this.
Yeah. To create freedom in your expressions so that you can go out and do more. So you can fly.
Well, and then she did get sense that, well, they have asked me to maybe do a podcast. They've asked me, I don't like TV interviews, but she also said, maybe I can do a TV interview because they do special events and things like that.
Yes. It was beautiful. And that's what we want for you. So don't wait any longer.
Hit that QR code. Come and join us. And we also have a vault. We have special guests. We have special guests last time. Beam on in. We're going to have special guests to highlight, to accent what Sandra and I talk about. But then you're going to also have access to the vault and the video, the long play content with these other special guests. So you get Sandra and I, the collaboration, and then you also get that guest to help you as well. So we're committed to not just in-room success, but we want to help you throughout the month to continue to go as well.
That is so true. That's so true. We can pull in our resources, and that's part of the benefit of getting into the class as well. Like if you need to meet people, you're in the community once you take the class. You're in our community once you take our class. And that is very significant because if you do want to end up hosting your own show, we have the ways that we can get you there. Just saying.
As we wind down, again, we're talking about hot seats today. We want you to be comfortable. This is a safe place. Looking back, going back to my youth days, one of our pastors was leaving one time, and we had a big celebration for him, and we had his throne. We had a special chair for him. We did make it a real hot seat.
Just thrown.
We hot wired a little box underneath it, and as he sat there, we were zapping it, and he literally jumped out of his chair at one point and says, "Why is my butt getting hot?" I think, we're not doing a hot seat. We're not doing a hot seat like that. We want to be comfortable, relax, and have a good time with.
That's a very funny trick, actually.
And yes, I was the main instigator that started the whole thing, but we want you to go away happy, fulfilled, and really growing. And I don't know about you, Sandra, but it's one of the easiest way to talk to me after we do coaching, after we work with them, no matter what we teach them one-on-one, this or that. Most people go back and say, I want to remind you, thank you for the hot seat. It really was the biggest thing everyone went through.
Yes.
The hot seat allowed me to open up and listen to you and see where I need to go next.
Yeah. It's where we get to pour into people. You know, we can just really specifically go, okay, and ask those questions. Like I might ask, how's it feel in your body when you say this? Let's try this. And it's a change of messaging. It could be a change in lighting like we did with somebody else. It could be the background. It could be a variety of things it could be the way they're standing, their body language, anything that can help you fit more into that. I want to make it seem like when you go to do video of any kind that you're putting on your favorite outfit, your favorite jacket, and it just feels really, really good. And that you turn on the camera or you flip your phone to record, and there's no difference between the moment before you hit record and the one after. We just want to see you, and we like to say you on your best day.
And again, this is for entrepreneurs, business executives. This is for people that are maybe beginning to get on TikTok or want to convert their audio podcasts into a streaming TV. This is for people that are wanting to figure out this whole landscape of video to help them, the brand, their messaging, because you are the brand, you are the face. And once you begin to slide in that and you do wrap on that coat and you feel like this is my proper attire, my proper self, I'm comfy here. It's so much fun to see where it can grow and scale your business and dream. So one more time, I'm going to bring that QR code back up. We want you to be a part of this. And let's see. Oh, wait, we got a comment here. Yeah. Great. There we go. Great process to create the workflow, valuable resources for everyone ready for their content. Hey, thank you, Dan. Appreciate that.
Of their content. Yeah, 100%. And we're saying this too, knowing that this isn't about coming in and learning how to be perfect. That's part of what we talk about, the fears of people saying, how is getting in front of people in the hot seat. This isn't nothing about what we're teaching is about being perfect. We're not perfect. I mean, I had some struggles moving from one platform to the other, and you can look at us right now. I look nice and pale, and he looks like you've been out playing tennis for, you look nice and healthy. There are some things we need a little more time to do. It's not perfect, right? But the important thing is that I'm showing up and I want to connect with you, with the people that are watching, with you individually, who is watching right now. That's the most important thing. So starting on time, saying we're going to do what we're going to do, and being here. It's not about being perfect. It's about reaching out and reaching the people that you most need to reach through your video outreach, and to do it comfortably and well as you can. And that's what we're here to help you do.
And that's a big part of it. Get comfortable in your own skin so you can relax, have fun. And even if you make a gaffe, you're even comfortable doing that and you can move forward and do it. By the way, if you're watching on LinkedIn, streaming along, connect with us on LinkedIn, connect with us on Facebook, wherever we're at that you see us, connect with us, get that direct connection. You can ask us more questions about the masterclass, what we do. We work collectively together. We work separately as well, but we are here to help you shine brighter on camera, stage, and mic. So come and join us May 28th, 1 p.m., and we'll see you for that next masterclass. That's Sandra D. Robinson. I'm Rich Trigger Bontrager, and we'll see you soon.